what more can I do, right? I already mirror my videos. I'm populating them to Rumble. I need YouTube still. What you can't just walk away from everything, can you? Well, I guess in some ways you can. But I won't be streaming on YouTube anymore. Functionally, for people on YouTube, it won't change. But I won't be streaming on YouTube anymore. Um, I'm going to stream on Rumble.
Okay, so to answer the question, is the quartering leaving YouTube? The answer is no. This over the top, attention baiting bullshit is one of the reasons why I don't like the quartering. Basically, he's not changing anything. He is going to continue to upload all of his videos in the same time slot and the same format and the same everything onto YouTube. Nothing is changing other than he's going to start streaming on Rumble. And instead of just saying that he's going to start streaming on Rumble exclusively, he frames it in this way that he's this crusader giving up everything, but everything's going to stay the same. It is bullshit. It is embarrassing. It is why the quartering is seen by many, including myself, to be a fake. And it's not just the shilling of and selling of scam products like, you remember Kamikoto knives and established titles? My point in this video is not just to shit on the quartering. There's plenty of material there, but that's not what I'm about. I'm not here just to run the man down. I think that this type of personality, this type of content is one that people need to get away from. Because there's no sincerity, there's no genuineness in any of this. It is a stunt. It is a show. It is a facade. When you do this big intro, this big opening, like you're Steven Crowder, like we're making huge moves here, which in Crowder's case, he actually was making big moves. He actually was changing a lot. The quartering is changing almost nothing. This is the most nothing of an announcement, but it's framed in a way that's like, oh my god, this is this big deal. Huge. I'm leaving YouTube. It's titled Leaving YouTube. He's not leaving anything. Everything is going to be the same. The number of people that watch him live are infinitesimally low compared to the people that watch his regular videos. So really, this is nothing. And it irritates me because you have people that tell you, I want to be sincere, I want to be authentic, I want to present myself in a way that is as close to just being organic as possible. And then you've got this guy who says all this stuff, and he is as big of a phony as somebody like Hassan. There's no authenticity or organic nature to him in any way. This is a person that continues to demonstrate that they have no respect for their audience's intelligence. Oh, everything's changing. This is this big deal. He actually, unironically said, uh, can you give up everything? Well, I guess you can. Implying that this is him giving up anything at all. Now, if he were legitimately leaving YouTube, he's saying, you know what, I'm putting my foot down. I'm closing down my YouTube channel. It's going to stay up so that nobody can copy me, but I am not going to be uploading videos anymore. They are all going to be going to Rumble and Odyssey and other platforms. That would be big news. That would be worthy of a video, and I wouldn't be here in front of you today. But that's not what's happening. The quartering said it himself. I played the clip. If you are a fan of his content on YouTube, nothing is changing. If you want to see him live stream, you can watch it on Rumble. That is the only change. And if he had come out and said, hey guys, I have an announcement. I'm no longer going to stream to YouTube. I'm going to start streaming to Rumble. Have no problem with it. But it's this sort of fake bullshit. And, I will say this. The quartering does work hard. I mean, work is kind of a stretch. He does generate a lot of content. There's no one that can deny that he puts out a lot of videos. Now, I think that there are a lot of people that do it better at this point. I mean, obviously, Tim Pool's success proves that. But I think the difference is that Tim Pool can use clickbait in certain instances. Of course, that's how you generate traffic. But the Quartering's content is so shit that he has to do things like this in order to bring people in. That's the reality. That's the frustrating part. It's not just him saying, I've made a decision, I've made an announcement. No, he titled it, I'm leaving YouTube. Or just leaving YouTube. And obviously, by the likes to dislikes, his audience likes his content. So maybe I'm in the wrong here. But I saw the Quartering say, I'm leaving YouTube. I clicked on it, I watched it, and I felt offended and aggrieved that my time had been wasted by this charlatan, by this person that wasn't actually doing what they were saying. And the whole point of, oh, guys, man, I have this huge, heavy announcement. Oh, my God. You know, I'm giving up everything, guys. I'm leaving YouTube. I'm leaving YouTube. I mean, everything is going to stay the same. And all my videos will come out at the same time. And I'm not really changing anything as it relates to YouTube. But I'm leaving YouTube because I'm going to Rumble I'm going to stream sometimes on Rumble. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? You wasted my time for that? Like, you could have done that in a tweet. Hey, guys, I'm going on Rumble. But no, he wants the clicks. He wants the views. Because people like this, and it's not just him, it's people like Hassan, people who are talentless. And to compensate for that lack of talent, they don't get better at any one particular thing. They don't become known for any one particular thing. They just become more and more dependent on clickbait, rage bait, whatever it happens to be. It's just frustrating. It's annoying. Not going to waste much more time on this video with this, but it's just, I saw what was going on here, and not a fan of it, Jeremy. Not a fan of it at all. You knew what you were doing. You knew that this was a completely phony bullshit scam. You're known for selling scams. That's what you do. You know, the Daily Wire did it, so it's okay. No, the Daily Wire selling Kamikoto and established titles is because the Daily Wire and they'll sell anything. They're fakes too. So I mean, I just it frustrates the hell out of me watching this type of stuff, and I think his audience deserves better, even though they seem to like it. I think that the internet in general deserves better people representing them and championing certain causes. So yeah, I said my piece. If you're a fan of the Quartering, that's fine. Trust me. You're free to be a fan of whoever you want. I know some people get very, very agitated when there's criticism over, their favorite content creator. I understand it. But what you should understand is that the difference here is that I'm not coming at this from some hatred of the Quartering based on what he says. I think, for the most part, he's rather soft on what he says. I don't think he goes hard enough on certain things. Personally, I think that a lot of his takes are rather safe. So I'm not here to hate on him because I think he's some big bad Nazi or, oh, he said this about Shira. No, I have almost no issue with what he says. My issue is how he says it. And it's not like, well, he could have been more polite. No, he could have not entirely misrepresented in the video and done the internet sigh, like you're doing an apology, like, oh, guys, I'm here, I got this big announcement, huge, I guess you really can give up everything if you try. It's like, Jesus Christ, dude, you're gonna start screaming on Rumble. That's it. You're gonna stream on Rumble. Cool. No problem with that. Hey, yeah, you know what? That's a good thing. If you had framed your video, hey, I'm going to be streaming exclusively to Rumble, I wouldn't have a problem with that either. The fact that he's talking about like he's giving up something, like, oh, it's this huge thing to give up. No, it's really not. It's really not that big of a deal to leave streaming to YouTube. And by the way, I'm wondering how long this will last, because this is the guy that said about 6 or 7 times that he was leaving Twitter, and he never did. So we'll see. I think that after a while on Rumble, if it doesn't do what he's wanting, I have a feeling he's probably going to be back. But yeah, it frustrated me, so I thought I would share it with you. If you agree, if you disagree, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel. Or if you don't care about this whatsoever, you can share that too. I just, personally, I find stuff like this to be obnoxious. So I want to talk about it. I want it documented on my channel, my position on stuff like this. And as always, don't send any hate or anything to the quartering. Not that I have an audience that would do that, that would go out there and do that, because, my position is and always has been, I don't care. I mean that sincerely, I don't care. I don't think that the people that I criticize in many cases are worth, like, the type of vitriol that I see. Like Moses Ingram from Star Wars, I did videos shitting on her, and some people would go to her Instagram, apparently. I don't know how, I don't really believe that all that much, but that's what they claimed anyway. But it's like, it's not worth it. It really isn't. Like Anita Sarkeesian, Brianna Wu, whoever you go to because you really don't like them, it's not worth it. They're all grifters. They're all looking for this, moral validation through your negative comments. It fuels them. It gets them money. It gets them clicks. It gets them clout. They can post it online and talk about how victimized they are. It's porn for them. They love it. They love it when you make fun of them and mock them and insult them. So I say, do it here. Do it in one place. Have some fun. They're never going to come to my video. They're never going to come on here because they're terrified of it. But don't send them any comments. Don't send them quartering anything. I have my opinions about his content. I know a lot of people watch it. Obviously, a lot of people like it. But this is my thoughts. This is my opinions. This is my feelings. I just think he's very insincere. He's very fake. He's very phony. And the way that he presents things pisses me off. Anyway, that'll do it. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see you next time.